Hello, everybody. This is Enoch, and I'm going to preach to you about a number of things. Number one, I have a statement to make, and I believe that statement makes sense. What am I trying to say? You see, in this world, you choose what you want to become. Choice for what you want to become, it's according to your spiritual makeup, what you have been made spiritually, or your spiritual content. All of us have been called for different purposes in this world, and your neighbor's purpose is not your purpose, but all of us have an impact on people's lives. You see, the needs of people are interconnected. That means if it is when you look at if you're able to work cooperatively or to work together, meaning many needs of people will be solved. So I have come to call on everybody that it's not about your individual something like I will achieve this and that. No, life is about working together. Life is about how much you can impact another person. Life is about what is the importance of your life to another person. How can you impact another life? How can you impact another person? How can you change the way another person thinks, the way another person lives, the mindset? Because we all act and think according to the kind of information that we have been given or exposed to. So your information, if you're willing to change it, it can be changed. Why? Because information can be changed if the person is willing to change. But then there has to be that person who has to bring in that information to you. You cannot change from nowhere. Okay? So I'm glad to speak to you, and I believe you're going to pick something from there. Maybe the other thing I want to talk about is family. Family is very, very, very important. So, family is everything. That's what I can say. But then family should go beyond the boundaries of, let's say, the biological aspect of it. That is relatives from grandfather, great grandfather. Family goes beyond many things. For us, we believe, for example, for people in the working field, they know their workmates. They can choose the time they become a family, or they can be more than a family. Okay? So if we as Ugandans, if we as people who are in this African continent choose to work together, okay? If we choose to work together, if we choose to say Africa is one family, okay? It will help us to be able to impact many lives. The way we think, the decisions we make. If one part of our region is suffering, it helps, it brings an awareness. It causes us to think of a way to solve that problem. It's not about saying, oh, this country is suffering, this country has bad governance. If we do not work together to solve big issues, it means that same thing will happen to us. In other words, if one person, one member is weak in a family, it puts all the members at stake, because we believe that no one is useless as long as they still have a life. Okay, so that is what I can say. So I want to call upon you guys, if you are listening to my voice, we have to work hard concerning our African continent. And if you go beyond regional distribution, linguistic distributions, tribal distributions, we have to look at Uganda as a whole. We have to look at Uganda as the foundation to impact many things. It's not about which person from which tribe is going to lead Uganda. That is not the issue. The issue is how important, how good, how proficient, or how how is the person capable? Is the capability there? We are looking at capability, not region. Okay, that's why we have failed to develop. That's why one region is developed more than the other. But this should not be like that. We are one Uganda. Okay, we are Africa. If we keep dividing ourselves, we cannot grow. Growth you can never grow with that mentality. And we have to go beyond this thing of trusting a white man to be the one to provide. If you want to fight a fellow leader, you go to a white man. Of course, a white man does not help you for free. Most cases, they have reasons. You are exposing your weaknesses. And also this goes to the people on YouTube and social media who want to show how bad Africa is, how bad African roads are, how bad our leaders are, how bad everyone is fighting in the parliament. That is a weakness. That's a weakness. We have to show how good things are. Okay? We have to show what beauty can we expose outside there. Why should we expose the nakedness? Okay? It's not about covering the bad part, but it has become comedy. It has become what entertains people, and this is what puts us down. Okay? Let's call the big spade spade. Don't call a spade a spade, not a big spoon. Okay? Actually, my prayer in this season, especially for Ugandan elections, that let's elect people who will not shame us like what we used to see, people fighting in parliament. Don't elect violent people thinking they're going to represent you. You're wasting time. Don't struggle with violent people thinking they're going to help in any way to change. People are not patient to listen. People want to express themselves by fighting. Children are always looking at their fathers. People fight. We are giving a bad example to the generation, and that's why you see that the whole parliament now will become a place of it will become a gym, or it will become a place of fighting, a war zone. Why? If we cannot govern ourselves as leaders, it is very difficult even for the rest of the community to be able to live at peace, because we are not able to show the right example. If I consider you a leader, it means that I emulate you according to the way you take your life. Change is not the way you talk, but change is a lifestyle. That's what I believe. So I encourage you guys, and this is my prayer, that let's open our eyes this time. Let's stand for the right causes. Let's stand for the right reasons. Let's not risk our lives and the future that God has given us in wrong things. Thank you guys, and may God bless you. I love you so much. This is Enoch, and I'm signing out. Thank you. Bye-bye.